Hello Forza Racing Network, Mike Seddon here, also known as MS Custom Works, here with a brief rundown of the first event of the Mini Mayhem series at Silverstone GP. We had 10 drivers on the grid for the first race, each of them showing exceptional skill, both in qualifying and in the race itself. Everything was done professionally, there was no major accidents, and to be fair, it was the cleanest formation lap of any race in a Forza game that I've ever seen. The top three on the podium so far, we've got Danny coming in first, Tommy in second, and Gabriel in third. There were some brilliant moments from that race, quite early on as well. There was an amazing battle for fourth place between myself and Ben Jones-Evans. I'll see if I can get the highlight from that race and get it up on the Facebook page as soon as I can. And the second half of the video is just a brief introduction to the second track of the Mini Mayhem series at Yas Marina Full. Now the main reason I've picked this circuit is its variety of low-speed hairpin corners and long straights. The main straight being of course at the back of the course, where a lot of the experienced drivers can pull away from the pack. That's not to say that the less experienced drivers can catch them up in the myriad of tight turns that dot the track. There's even one coming up in the very early stages. I know a lot of you said that you wanted to get in for the first race and couldn't, so I definitely urge you to get in on the second race. It's going to be a lot of fun, and what I'm briefly going to do next is take you on a bit of a guided tour of the circuit in the flagship car of the series, the number 28 Mini Yellow Peril. Okay, so this is basically going to be a one-lap run of Yas Marina Full in the Mini. I'm going to do this as recording a live race. Please excuse my driving, I'm not the fastest, and I do have the braking line on, but it's basically a demonstration of the course. As you can see, the start-finish straight is fairly long, so that'll give some of the cars that are more tuned for speed a chance to get away. But as we come into the first turn, you see I'm taking it in fourth gear, and it's a quite quick turn in these little cars. A lot of passing opportunities in that turn. Coming up to the next, which is a left, then a right. It's sweeping, you don't have to come off the throttle at all in this one. So once again, plenty of opportunities to swap positions here up until the next part of the track, which comes in a heavy braking zone. I do apologise if I keep looking behind me, it's a little bit of an affliction I've got, even if there's nobody else in the race. So plenty of opportunities to outbrake one another here. This is also a place where some accidents could occur. And then into the sweeping left-hander onto the back straight, which these cars can almost reach their top speed of 120 miles an hour. They do sound like lawnmowers, as one of the other administrators has commented, but that's kind of fun to hear 16 of these little cars going with their piddly little engines all at the same time. And as you can see, the car is going through the gears. It is strange to see 6 gears on a Mini, approaching 110 miles an hour before the end of the straight. These cars don't need a lot of time to slow down, so once again there's plenty of opportunities to outbrake the less experienced drivers. But again, that could all change, and the curbs on this course are absolutely lethal. If you hit one of the rumble strips wrong, you will be on your roof, as a few of the guys who I've practiced with found out. I know Peter Milsom and Tom Burrows have both experienced casualties on this track, and even myself, I've nearly rolled it a few times. So once again, we're on to a fairly lengthy straight, and again, overtaking opportunities are possible here. We've just come through a nice little chicane section as well, so once again, the car's more tuned for grip than speed. We'll have a lot of fun. Into a heavy braking zone, into a left-hander, and again, a nice series of chicanes to start swapping positions again. Trying to go 3 abreast through these turns is really, really fun. I do recommend it, but again, you've got to be careful. And now we're starting to approach the back half of the circuit now. See, it looks technical, but it is really fun and simple to drive. The cars can get up to quite a very good speed. And we're coming up now to one of my favourite bits, because you get to go under the walkway. I wish Forza's replay cameras had sort of a panning camera that was up on the walkway to sort of track the cars as they go underneath. But hey, we can't have everything. And coming into the last few turns, again, another nice solid left-hander, but if you clip that curb too much, you will end up on your roof. And I know a lot of people I've seen in multiplayer lobbies have done it, but I've seen a lot of corner cutting in the multiplayer lobbies, which is something I'm trying to avoid. And coming into the last corner now, I've seen a few people clip this pit corner and just run right across. I will urge you not to do that in the full race, or there will be penalties issued as dangerous driving. Now we're back onto the start-finish straight and across the line to end the demonstration run. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're looking at about 17 to 18 laps of this track, and with 16 cars on the grid, it should be a lot of fun. So that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and thank you very much for those who have taken part in the first race. The second one should be a lot more fun, and I hope to see you on the track. See you soon.